Good evening, everyone. It's 6 o'clock on Monday, September 9th. It's time for our regular city council meeting for the city of Loris. We had our invocation and pledge of allegiance at the public hearing at 5:45, so we'll move directly into our roll call. Ms. Granger?
Mayor Stokes.
Here.
Councilwoman Coleman. Here. Councilwoman Dawes.
Here.
Councilwoman Gerald. Here. Councilman Hardy.
Here.
Councilman Paget.
Here.
Councilwoman Sykes. Here. Administrator Moon.
Here.
And Teresa Liz.
Here. Thank you, Mr. Graham. First thing on the agenda is the mayor's report. I'll try to be brief, just a few things to mention tonight. The voluntary cleanup program of the former Loris High School property is currently being conducted by South Carolina Department of Environmental Services, as formerly the old DHEC. It is progressing. State officials were on scene the last week in August. They did borings in various locations on the site. Soil samples were sent to the laboratory for analysis. Results are pending. If there are any possible contaminants found, the state will assist us with any remediation as necessary under that program. The meeting room at Watson Park is still being renovated and improved. The ceiling's been repaired and painted. Floors have been cleaned and buffed, and the entire meeting room cleaned from top to bottom. Chairs and tables will soon be replaced. We hope to have the meeting room available for use by the community members very soon. A list of numerous non-working streetlights within the city was turned over to Santee Cooper about a week ago. Several of the lights have already been repaired. Work is continuing to complete that list. I'd like to thank Councilman Hardy. He took the time to go around town tonight and checking streetlights and assisted me greatly with compiling that list. A good number of lights have been burned out. Thanks to Santee Cooper for working on that for us as quickly as they did. I was invited to an event over at Anderson Oaks Assisted Living in Conway. That was back on August 22nd. They had a senior citizens prom. And it was just that. It was a prom for the residents at Anderson Oaks. It was really nice. It was music, good food, and some of the residents even danced to today's popular music. It was quite a fun time. It was nice to visit some of the residents. There were a couple of folks over there that lived in Loris prior to going to assisted living. Got a chance to speak to them, and that was nice. Mayor Barbara Blaine Bowling of Conway was there. And we got the honor of crowning the prom king and queen. It's a couple, husband and wife, that was out there at Anderson Oaks. A lot of fun to represent the city. I thank them for inviting me to do that. Congratulations to our Loris High School football team. Wanted to mention that. They are 3-0 to start the season. They got a big homecoming win over South Columbus last Friday night. Traveling to North Myrtle Beach this Friday. So the Lions are doing really well. Just wanted to mention that. And I know a lot of you in the room were there the other night. If you've not been to a game, you need to go to the next home game. It's a lot of fun on Friday nights, and it's so much better when you win. And on a serious note, please remember our nation on Wednesday, September 11th. That is the 23rd anniversary of the attacks on the United States by the terrorists that took place in New York, Washington, and Pennsylvania. Just say a prayer in remembrance of the citizens that lost their lives in this unprovoked attack, and the first responders that gave their lives doing their jobs, just trying to rescue those that were attacked. And remember, even though we all have our differences, we're all Americans, and this is the greatest nation on earth. We should be thankful for that every day. So please remember that for Patriot Day on Wednesday, September 11th. And that's all I have in my report. And I will move to Samantha for the Chamber of Commerce.
Thank you. Good evening. So we got, of course, it's bog off season, so we got a lot of stuff going on. I don't know if anyone heard the announcement, but we do have a Journeys tribute band playing at the bog off this year. So everything that we're doing for bog off is by 80s theme, so we're going to call it Journey to the 80s. So the Miss Loris Bog Off Festival Badge is coming up September 28th at Loris High School. We got one at 1 p.m. and the little ones are at 1 and the older ones are at 7. And then October 1st, we'll kick off our Downtown Tuesdays, and our first one will be National Night Out. So please come out. That's 6 to 8. The Loris Police Department and Fire Department will be on hand for that, and we're going to have we have great plans for that night. We're not sure what the next Tuesday holds, but October 15th will actually be at 80s Prom in the State Theater. So everybody needs to dust off their outfits and come out dressed in the 80s. So it's going to be very good. And then, of course, Bog Off is October 19th, which is the 45th consecutive annual North Spargo Festival, so we are very proud of that. So we're excited, and, of course, we'll have downtown Tuesday updates once we get those available. That's what we have planned with the chamber.
Thank you, Samantha. You guys do a real good job. That 80s event sounds pretty cool.
I know, it's exciting, so better get your dance shoes on.
I don't know about that, but I'll do it. Well, we'll move to item B, which are our administrative report, Mr. Young.
Yeah, Mayor Council, we did have a, two of my council members, Kelly and Tommy both, and Meredith, our staff, went to the Small Cities Summit put on by the Sacramento Municipal Association in Columbia on Thursday, August 22nd. I thought it was a good meeting, good informative meeting. They talked about financial management, best practices for budgeting reporting. They had some information on funding strategies for communities. They had finance with RIA was there, something on the infrastructure. We had a lot of different grant proposal people who were there for opportunities. They also had a blueprint economic development progress on that too, part there. And they had 3 cities which basically gives information on how they got their improvements. I thought it was a good meeting. I enjoyed it. I thought it was a lot of informative information. I got the network. The good thing about it is, for normally when you go to some of the municipal association meetings, you've got everybody throughout the entire state. So I like this summit here because it basically dealt with communities that were 3,000 or less in population. So therefore, it kind of gave us an opportunity to interact with people who were more our size. We got sort of super profitable. So I thought it was a good summit. Looks like something that will continue year after year. Can give us some information. I enjoyed it so far. The 23-24 budget is done for this fiscal. We got it done for this fiscal year. We're making some minor adjustments. Mark Wood, who was our CPA, who was our outside CPA, was here last week. He and I will make some final adjustments to it. Of course, Angel and Jamie are looking at it too. But we should have a report back to you sometime this month here in September. The closeout of June 30th of this fiscal year, last fiscal year. And then see, I think we did pretty good. We did better than I thought. And so I'm a little bit more excited. I think we did pretty good last year. Fiscal year numbers a little bit more in line where we got numbers posted right. I think we got a general ledger is working pretty well now. I think all our pictures are more in tune what we're trying to do. So we sat down with them and got more information about where we're at, what they're looking for, and what we're looking for, and how we can do this. I want to thank Angel and her staff and for them there too. But just like you did, I'm happy to give you a report next month for that. Here's it says August, but this is actually July financial report. I'll start giving it to you monthly. It's basically the way it's set up. It's got general fund first. It goes through all the general fund departments. I'm not going to spend a lot of time. It goes into Fund 20, which Fund 20 is our water and sewer fund, and then Fund 30 is our hospitality. So we got 3 funds. It basically shows you. This is through July, so not much brought in revenue from July. This will sort of the way it looks. It will sort out with these account numbers, and we go by a certain type of. Everything's coming together. I'm set up. I think we made some good strides to get general ledger and all that.
And with that positive news, we can go back and take a look at some things and make some adjustments as necessary. So that's good news right there.
Thank you.
All right, thank you, Mr. Young. Time out for our department head reports. We have received the written reports. We'll accept those as information unless the department head has something that we can bring to our attention that's outside of those reports. Okay. Our business items tonight, item A is discussion and second reading of ordinance 0724. That is the ordinance we had the public hearing on earlier tonight. Very much to brief that by title only, please.
Ordinance 0724, an ordinance to adopt an amended budget for the city of Florence, South Carolina for the fiscal year 2024-2025, ending June 30th, 2025.
Is there a motion for council regarding ordinance 0724?
So moved.
Motion for Mr. Hardy to approve the ordinance.
Second.
Second reading, is there a second?
I say,
Second from Ms. Gerald. Any discussion? Hearing none, we'll call for the vote. Ms. Ross?
Yes.
Mr. Hardy?
Yes.
Ms. Coleman?
Yes.
Ms. Gerald?
yes,
Mr. Paget?
Yes.
Ms. Sykes?
Yes.
And I vote yes. Item B is discussion of the Axon Enterprises contract for Horace Police Department body cameras. Mr. Young, you or
Yeah,
Chief?
I got
want to
the
give
chief.
us some information on that?
And, I know, Gary and I've been working on this, actually, I think council members from last year, we were working on the accident agreement, and this is dealing with body cameras and that type of stuff.
It's actually dealing with the dash cameras. We've body cameras. We voted on that a couple months ago. But
Yeah.
It's actually dealing with the dash cameras. The contract's up for renewal. And we're looking at a 10-year renewal. We should know something this month about the grant in order to receive some funds for that. And it looks promising, so we're fingers crossed. Their fiscal year is October, so we should know something sometime this month on grant purposes. Our contract ended back in May, so yeah, and it takes a long time to actually do all that stuff, so we just need to start getting the stuff rolling. In order to renew the contract.
Yeah, I'd like for the council, police council, I would like to give me the authority to sign the contract so we can extend it. We should hear about the grant probably.
I would say at least next year. I said their fiscal year is October, so
So it should be fairly.
they called me several times. And several things, so it's sound funky, but you never know when it comes grants.
I know you did a lot of work to put that grant application in, which they had, it must be also.
Yeah.
We'll be successful, certainly.
The grant will pay a substantial amount of too. It's going to
Yeah, so I sent the attorney, I think I sent the attorney two different contracts, one where if we don't get it, it's with FEMA money, one that we do get it, a lot of the costs go up front. That's the one we want. That's money every year.
Cost will be, all of the costs will be paid up front. That cost will be covered by the grant.
Correct.
That's
That's what
the
we
purpose of
want.
this contract.
That's what we want.
So Gary, I want to give y'all credit. And I talked about this, I want to thank Gary for all the hard work. He really worked hard on this back in the spring. So this group started back in the spring, probably about January, February last year, back then. So you can do this meeting. I think you guys did a good job. But I'd like to pass, I'd like the council to put in to let me sign this agreement with the idea.
So we need a motion from council to approve the contract with Axon Enterprises and authorize Mr. Young as city administrator to sign on behalf of the city. Is there a motion?
I so moved.
Is there a second?
Second.
We have a motion by Mr. Paget, a second by Ms. Ross. Is there any discussion? Hearing none, we'll call for the vote. Ms. Ross?
Yes.
Mr. Hardy?
Yes.
Ms. Coleman?
Yes.
Ms. Gerald?
yes,
Mr. Paget?
Yes.
Ms. Sykes?
Yes.
And I vote yes. Motion passes. If the council doesn't mind, I think I will jump to items D and E and come back and pick up item C at the end of the meeting. Is everyone okay with that?
yes.
All right, let's move to item D. That is discussion of the Lawrence Chamber of Commerce request. That information is in your packet. Mr. Young, you want to brief council on that quickly?
Yeah, this is, we did it last year, so it's just a continuation of the, request from the Chamber of Commerce for 2,000 funding to, help them with the rental property.
Yes, sir. As Mr. Young said, this is not the first year we've done this. It'll be a total of $10,000 over the next year. Is there a motion regarding the request from the Chamber of Commerce for funding in that amount of $10,000 spread out over the next 12 months?
I'll move ahead with that.
Motion by Mr. Hardy, is there a second?
Second.
Second by Mr. Bennett. Any discussion? We'll call for the vote. Ms. Goss?
Yes.
Mr. Hardy?
Yes.
Ms. Coleman?
Yes,
Ms. Gerald?
Yes.
Mr. Paget?
Yes.
Ms. Sykes?
Yes.
And I vote yes. Item E is discussion of the purchase of the city Christmas tree and ornaments. It was that time of year again, to be thinking about Christmas time. And we always have to get a Christmas tree. We have ornaments that have to have repair every year, light bulbs replaced, ribbons and bows and things like that. And possibility of purchasing some new large ornaments for downtown. We need to get moving on this as it is September. I know Clay and Ms. Graham had some preliminary discussions about possibly a budgeted an amount to be budgeted for this purpose, which would come from the hospitality fund. I think we checked with our auditor and it would be an appropriate expenditure from hospitality. Um, The appropriate budgetary amount, I think, is about what?
Say what, 28, 30?
$28,000, maximum of $28,000.
So include shipping and everything.
Anything and everything we do for Christmas decorations, Christmas tree, whatever, will fall within that particular budget.
For a community, that'd be great.
I think we really need to, because there are some things we need to buy, we need to think about, get some catalogs. So building and grounds would be the appropriate committee for that. And so we need to get that meeting scheduled in the next week or so, at least, things that we on this. So during the discussion and the recommendation from Mr. Young as our administrator, is there a motion regarding the budget for the Christmas season to come from hospitality?
I make a motion that we approve expenditures for the Christmas decorations up to $28,000, and that the Building and Grounds Committee be referred to the Building and Ground Committee to review all the options that we have, purchase, gift, whatever it may be, but not to exceed $28,000.
We have a motion from Mr. Paget. Is there a second to his motion?
Second.
So Ms. Coleman, for a second by Ms. Coleman. We'll call for the vote. Ms. Goss?
Yes.
Mr. Hardy?
Yes.
Ms. Coleman?
Yes.
Ms. Gerald?
Yes.
Mr. Paget?
Yes.
Ms. Sykes?
Yes.
And I vote yes. Motion passes. All right, moving back up to item C, that is resolution 0524, a resolution of appreciation for Morris Volunteer Fire Chief Jerry Hardy. It's not often you get a chance to do one of these. And this is to honor Chief Hardy for his service to the city of Lawrence. He is celebrating 50 years this year of service to the fire department. He started when he was very, very young. A lot of change in Lawrence, a lot of growth, a lot of change in the fire department. Improvements in the fire department, equipment purchase during his tenure on the fire department. And I think he maybe matches in terms of tenure, the late Larry Hickman and Mr. Paul Prince, both achieved a 50-year award in service to the fire department. So we have a resolution to honor Fire Chief Hardy tonight. I will read that and we'll accept the motion from council. This is a resolution of appreciation for Lawrence Volunteer Fire Chief Jerry L. Hardy. It's resolution 05-24. Whereas Jerry L. Hardy began serving the citizens of Lawrence as a volunteer fireman on August 19, 1974, and became chief of the Lawrence Volunteer Fire Department on January 19, 1993. And whereas the Lawrence Volunteer Fire Department has experienced a period of expansion under the leadership of Chief Hardy. The department acquired new equipment and resources to better serve the community. And whereas Jerry L. Hardy has faithfully and conscientiously served the city of Lawrence and its citizens as a volunteer firefighter for 50 consecutive years. And whereas the city of Lawrence, by this resolution, wishes to express its great appreciation to Jerry L. Hardy for notorious service, loyalty, and dedication to the Lawrence Volunteer Fire Department and to the citizens in the surrounding community. Now therefore be it resolved, the city of Lawrence thanks Jerry L. Hardy for 50 years of valuable service and expresses its sincere appreciation. This resolution will be spread upon the minutes of the governing body, and a copy will be presented to Jerry L. Hardy. This will be adopted today. And I know there's some folks in the audience that are here simply for this occasion. I'd like to recognize our county administrator, Mr. Barry Spivey, Assistant County Administrator, Mr. Randy Webster, who oversees the county fire and police services. And we have some of our firemen here, Fireman Paul Prince and Assistant Chief Kent Wright, as well as our own Chief Jerry Hart. So with all that being said, we call for a vote regarding the resolution. Is there a resolution to approve, or excuse me, a motion to approve resolution number 0524?
So move that, approve that resolution.
Motion by Councilman Harding, second by Councilwoman Gerald. Any discussion regarding the resolution? Hearing no discussion, we'll call for the vote. Ms. Goss?
Yes.
Mr. Harding?
Yes.
Ms. Coleman?
Yes.
Ms. Gerald?
Yes.
Mr. Paget?
Yes.
Ms. Sykes?
Yes.
And I vote yes. Jerry, will you take this? We'll present this to you on behalf of Lord City Council. Thank you so much for your service. Let's keep it going. Go ahead, because we got some other folks.
Most of the time, in order to get me in this suit out here, we've lost a member of the fire department family. But tonight, I got asked by a friend who I respect very much to do so, so here I am.
One person I forgot to mention, I see in the back is our former police chief, Mr. Vaughn. Mr. Vaughn, thank you so much for coming. Mr. Webster from the county would like to say a few words for you, Jerry.
Mayor to the council, Mayor, Mr. Thank you for this opportunity. When I was asked, I could not wait. I've had the distinct pleasure of working with Jerry for a long time. I've been here for 36 years in the county, started out in EMS and fire. And when I was fire chief, Jerry was very helpful for me to learn from and to understand how things work. I've never found someone more loving of their community than Jerry is. He is a true fireman all the way through. It's been really great to work with us as a team together. And we look forward to many more years. Hopefully be here for your 100. We'll see. Jerry, congratulations.
I plan it, but I'm gonna guarantee it.
Just congratulations. Job well done.
Thank you.
Job well done.
Thank you, Mr. Webster. At this time, just for public and press comments, we have one person that signed up tonight for public comment. That is Ms. Janitha Jones. Janitha, for the record, just tell us your name and your address.
My address? My name is Janitha Jones, and my address is 4525 Canal Street, Loris, South Carolina. I come this evening speaking on behalf of our Women's Coalition, where our president is Vita Nichols, and we sponsor our Veterans Day program every year. And Ms. Nichols could not be here this evening, so she asked that I come and let you know that we are preparing for our Veterans Day celebration, which is going to be held on November the 9th, 10:00 a.m. at Loris High School. And we are looking forward to seeing our mayor, council, as always, to please come and support. Following our program, we will be having a brunch. So if you get hungry, we gonna feed you. And we would like to thank you, Mayor, Council, for sponsoring us every year as you have done in the past. And a letter will be forthcoming to let you know and keep you informed of everything. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Janine. It is a very nice program. I've been to several of them. And it's not a real lengthy program. They come in, honor the veterans, and get it done in about an hour or so, and then we have a lot of really nice food for everyone in attendance. So if you can make it this year, it'd be really a neat way to honor the veterans. No one else has signed up for public comment tonight. It's my understanding we don't have any items for executive session. Is that correct? Mr.
That's
Swenson,
correct.
Mr. Young? So, with that being said, we'll entertain a motion to adjourn the meeting.
So,
Motion by Mr. Flanagan, second by Ms. Gerald. Any discussion? Call for the vote. Mr. Harden.
Yes.
And I agree.
Good stuff.
6:26.